Ja Rastafaro. Blessed love, how's everyone doing today? I hope everyone's blessed, everyone's enjoying this fall, everyone's having a great time. I know today is an amazing day for me. I got a beautiful package in from Organic Matters, which is a local wholesaler of organic herbs, spices, and just these high quality ingredients. So I made a big time order. This order is about $250 and it's a decent amount of money, but I want to put my money into things that are going to fuel my life, that are going to make me highly energized, that are going to make me electric, that are going to make me vibrant, vigor through life. So I spend my money on my food. I haven't got, this shirt's super old, my pants given to me for free. So I spend a lot of my money on these herbs and these plants and these things going into my body to fuel my system, because that's going to have a direct effect on my vibration and how I perceive the reality. So I spend a lot of money, put a lot of time into getting these herbs, but to make it easier on myself, I order them all at once in bulk online. So I don't have to go to the store, I don't have to worry about, oh, let's see if it's cheaper here or there. I just shop all online. I found an amazing company, so I ordered almost all of my stuff from them. So in my last video, you saw I had a bunch of weird ingredients from the kelp, the nori noodles, Irish moss. I got that from St. Lucia, so that won't be on this website. But they have a lot of these different ingredients that are just high-grade healing. So it's a good way to stock your fridge, to stock your shelf. I just moved, so when I moved into my new place, I want to make sure I have all my ingredients to make sure I can still continue to live and eat that high vibrational food and enjoy my food. So we're just gonna go through here and see what I got. I'm gonna share with you what I got. This is a big haul, and give a little bit of a description of some of the ingredients, and just kind of share what I have and what I like to keep at home. So let's get started. As y'all know, I'm huge into the chickpeas, so it's been hard to find a high quality source of chickpeas. So this company always comes through. All the chickpeas look pretty good, and some of the other ones I got, they have like a bunch of black chickpeas and like some old ass chickpeas that you have to throw out. So this one, they're all looking good, organic, and I don't want to use the can because the can comes with all that other stuff. Like, you gotta preserve it somehow. So I stay away from the cans. I like to get the dried stuff. So rocking with those chickpeas. I'm trying to gain weight, looking a little skinny now, so chickpeas are gonna help me get onto that side of things. So this winter, stocking up on the chickpeas, gonna be making a lot of dishes with chickpeas. Now I got a lot of seasoning because I want to keep my house stocked, and I want to be able to cook and have that flavor in all my food, but I don't want to spend an arm and a leg, and I don't want to use some bullshit spices that, first off, these spices are healing. So I want to have the spices that I put in my food at a quality that's high enough to be able to heal me. So I got the curry powder, which is turmeric, coriander, cumin, ginger, cinnamon, black pepper, fenugreek, cayenne, mustard, and cardamom. I got cumin, some more curry powder. I got ginger root, got the sage leaf, got the Cajun seasoning. I don't really use this too much, but it's good to have around. Got the thyme leaf, the coriander, cayenne. Always gotta have some cayenne. Put some cayenne in your water in the morning with some lime and a little bit of activated charcoal. Get that system going. Chipotle, I don't use this too much, but once again, it's good to have on deck. So that's all of the spices. Now let's go into something that is called adaptogens. And adaptogens are herbs that don't have a specific function on your body, but they just help to regulate the system. So say you need that extra oomph, that extra boost, the adaptogen will help give you that extra boost. And if you need to relax, you're going to sleep, the adaptogen will calm the system down to a level where you're going to be more relaxed and more suitable for the state that you're in. So I love using adaptogens. I've been using them for like 3-4 years now, and it's just changed the way I looked at herbs. That was kind of like my intro, and I realized how powerful it was when I was in Colombia and maca was everywhere. So the adaptogens we got are ashwagandha, which is coming from India, which is one of my favorite ones to use at night. I find this is more more balanced, more settling. Siberian ginseng, I find this one's awesome for like the uplifting, the energy, the mind focus. Even though it is balancing in general, it's more, I find more like uplifting, more energizing. And then we got the macas. So this maca, first off, make sure your maca's coming from Peru, because China's taken over the maca market. They've smuggled maca from Peru, which is a protective crop, and now they're starting to produce it themselves. So make sure your maca says product of Peru on it. Maca's probably my favorite adaptogen. Not only does it taste amazing, it tastes great, especially with cacao, but my woman loves it. My Empress, she loves when I got my maca. You know, I'm performing at my best in the bedroom. I love it for that. So my fellas, get you some adaptogens. Put some adaptogens in some water. Mix some maca, ashwagandha, and ginseng. Put that in some water, mix it up, take it back, and you know, you'll be feeling right. You'll be feeling nice and balanced, and you'll be having a good night. So use those herbs for what they're good for, you know, and take advantage of what they do. So here we got the burdock root. I love this as a tea. It's a blood cleanser, cleaning out the blood. You clean out the blood, you clean out your skin. So if you want to have some nice skin, think about cleaning out the liver and think about cleaning out the blood. And you'll see how that comes out as clearer skin. What else? We got St. John's wort. So this here is mainly for my Empress. That's really good for the womb, the cleansing of the womb, for menstruation, and for helping that whole cycle get more fluid. And that's just from what I'm hearing from her and from my cousin Priest Kailash. He put me onto that. So this is mainly for my Empress. You know, gotta take care of her, make sure things are flowing well. It's also used in the treatment of fibroids. Next up, we got kelp. I love my seaweed, I love my sea vegetables. So this is high mineral rich. You get all that good stuff that's coming from the sea. It's coming from Canada too. So you know your seaweed isn't coming from the nuclear water. So that's why I like this company, making sure that they source their seaweed and all their products from a highly sustainable source. Next up, we got the cold season tea. And this has lemon balm, echinacea, astragalus, ginger, rose hips, elderberries, linden, yarrow, St. John's wort, lemon peel, white willow bark, golden seal, and bone set. That's a mouthful. That's a whole lot of ingredients in here. Check out some of these ingredients. I got this because it's a powerful blend of tea. It's a lot of good stuff in here. Going into this winter season, it's super green, super gray, super cloudy outside. I want to help build up my system, so make some cold season tea. I just like that blend. I'm gonna try it out, see how it goes. Here's some date paste for the smoothies. It's not too much different from dates. It's just already blended. I usually have dates already. I just wanted to try this out, see how that works in the smoothies. You know, switch it up. Saw it on there. Let me order it. All hail the black rice. This is my favorite kind of rice. This one is super flavorful. It's a heirloom variety. It's high quality. I don't eat white or brown rice. It's either wild rice or black rice. This has a really nutty flavor. It's super hearty. You don't need to add and like put so much different things in it, try to be a magician to make it taste good. This tastes good on itself, just cooking it with a little bit of dulce. Some water, and this is gonna be delicious. So once again, I'm in that, I wanna get a little bit more mass coming into the winter like the squirrels do, like the bears do. I wanna bulk up a bit before the cold comes. So I'm gonna be adding a lot more grains, a lot more chickpeas into my method of eating, as opposed to the winter where I'm having a lot more salads, a lot more raw, a lot more fruits and fresh food, okay? Just, you know, switching with the seasons a bit. Next up is organic cacao powder, and this one's single origin, Arriba Nacional beans. And that means that these are heirloom variety coming straight from Ecuador. Sometimes when you see cacao powder, it may be from Ecuador, maybe from Tanzania, maybe from Ghana, maybe from all these different places. But one thing's for sure, chocolate does not come from Switzerland. It always blows my mind when it says like, oh, Swiss chocolate. Chocolate doesn't grow there. So I always like to get my chocolate, my cacao, to be from the place that it originates. So this is from Ecuador. I love this Herbal Nacional type of cacao. And it's just like coffee. When you get that single origin beans, you get to taste the subtle nuances of the different types of cacao. Here's cacao here. I think you guys can see my little cacao. So I grow cacao myself. I pick the beans. This is coming from seed. I love cacao. I'm a cacao addict. So I make sure I ingest and I take a lot from the cacao plant, but I give back to the cacao plant by planting them. I have a bunch of plants going around here. So I give back to the cacao plant by also putting the seed and letting it give life, okay? Next up, we got a bunch of kelp noodles. So we have the kelp powder, but we also have the kelp noodles. So got a bunch of these, okay? This is one of my favorite things. I use these in salads, raw, just chop it up, soak it up, and put it in a salad. You can marinate them, make it nice and flavorful. You can put that in the subji, mix that in curries, make that as like a little pasta base. It's like so many different things you can do with this, but I love it because you can keep it raw and it's just highly mineral rich. So you're getting a lot of the good stuff. It's not like, oh, these pasta noodles aren't bad for you. It's like, nah, these are amazing for you. Like, these are real good for you. So it's not like we're just satisfied with it's not bad for you. We're trying to get it's amazing for you. It's healing. When I look at this, will this heal me? Yes, it will. Beautiful. Next up, we got the turmeric, 1 pound of turmeric. This one is actually for my friend. We're doing a bulk order. So this one is for my friend. I already have about 2 pounds of turmeric here. So just put him on. He's starting to become plant-based. So he's making that transition. So we're putting him on a couple things to stock his house up. So he's gonna have his turmeric here. He also ordered his quinoa, big 5 pound bag of quinoa. This is gonna start him off. This is gonna give him a good base. Once again, I already have my quinoa. I make sure I'm stocked up, those kind of things. He's got his dal, his lentils. I personally don't eat dal. I don't eat lentils much. It just doesn't sit well with my stomach. My stomach doesn't digest well with it. So I stick to my chickpeas and I stick to my black rice when it comes to this type of stuff. He also ordered some barley. So yeah, he's getting started off. Got a bunch of hearty foods for him to start on the plant-based. So if you're looking to go plant-based, if you're looking to just make any kind of switch in your life, switch up some habits, first thing is like make it easy on yourself. Make it easy so you don't have to try hard. You don't have to make a trip here to go get quinoa. Have quinoa stocked in your house so you're ready to go. You don't have to make it a stressful event to eat healthy. We got some more maca powder. This one's the concentrated version. This one's for my friend. Once again, product of Peru, right? Make sure your maca's from Peru, please, please. Don't support the Chinese market of maca, please. And last but not least, we got nutritional yeast. What can I say? This is one of my favorite products to use. It's yeast grown on the top of beets. Beets and I think like carrots or something. I forget exactly what it is. But it's grown on top and then it's deactivated. So this isn't the active yeast that you use to grow bread. But this adds so much flavor to my different dishes. I like to put it in salad dressings. Whenever it's kind of like cheese flavors, like cashew mix, I put that in pasta sauces. Put that in just different dishes to add that little salty flavor. And one thing about this, it's high in protein and it's high in B vitamins, amongst other things. But one thing is that it doesn't have B12 in it. A lot of people use this as like, oh, I use my nutritional yeast as a B12 supplement, but it's actually fortified, so it doesn't naturally contain B12. If you're looking for something naturally containing B12, go to Dulse, go to chlorella, go to those sea vegetables, and they're gonna help you provide you with some B12. But don't rely on fortified vegetables or fortified foods like like the cashew milks and these fortified things. Try to get it from that source, and a great source is sea vegetables. Oh, one last thing, my chocolate bar. This is my indulgence. This is an amazing chocolate, 70% with coconut oil and a little bit of coffee flavor in it. This is my indulgence. I love it. I ordered it from them before. I usually order like a whole pack, but today I'm just like, yo, take it easy, man. Make some your own chocolate. I'm an addict. Like y'all will see. I love my chocolate. I love my cacao. So I just ordered one, and that's it for today. That's it. But I just moved into my new apartment, and having this stuff here is gonna make my life so much easier. I don't have to worry about going to the grocery store every day, every week to make sure I have my seasonings, my spices, my different grains. I have them on deck. I have it all stocked up. So that means for me, my life is gonna be so much easier, and for me to maintain the quality of life that I wanna maintain, food-wise, is gonna be a breeze, because I have it all in my shelf stocked up. So make it easy on yourself and spend that extra money going back into your system to fuel your system, give life, put life in your body, and watch life come out of it. All right, spread that love, show that love to yourself, and just watch how the world changes. Let go of that excess baggage that you're holding on from this junk food, and become light in this reality, and just feel that experience and just enjoy life from that healthy, high grade, healing point of view. So thank you all for checking out the video, for watching the channel. I'm gonna show the next one is gonna be like my essentials of my house, of what I feel is essential in a house if you're gonna have that key high vibrational environment. Because okay, it's one thing to have all these foods, right? Oh yeah, this is such good foods, man, it's so healthy. But if your environment is toxic, it doesn't matter what you're eating. So we're gonna go through how I set up my house in a way that's gonna make it so my environment is fueling me just as much as my food. Because I feel that's as important, if not more important, than what you're putting in your body. So once again, thank you all. Give thanks, show love to thyself, show love to thy neighbor, and let's keep rising together. Let's keep connecting, building up, building that community, and just showing that there's people out there that care about what they're doing, and that's gonna make the markets for this stuff to happen. That's gonna make it so these kind of foods are easier available to us. So just keep on that vibe, and yeah, thank you so much. I feel honored to be able to share this message, to be able to spread this message, and thank you for listening. If you have any questions about any of these herbs, or you want to know anything else, feel free to reach out, comment below, and just share this video. Like, comment, subscribe. Show that there's people out there who are putting that extra effort in to give back to their body, all right, in all different walks of life. It's not just the hippy-dippy folks, you know, like all different walks of life. We all care about elevating our physical structure. So like, comment, subscribe, share, and just show love to thyself, all right? That's the first thing, self-love, all right? Ja Rastafaro.